IVM.
Hello and welcome to the Habit Coach Podcast, the bite-sized podcast filled with quick and easy actionable habits. Remember, great habits create that awesome life. I am Ashton Doctor, your habit coach. And today's fun fact of the day has to do with gaming. Did you know that the world record for the longest gaming marathon is 135 hours and 50 minutes? To put things in perspective, that is 5.5 days of playing a game. This record is held by Okan Kaya from Australia. He played Call of Duty Black Ops for close to 136 hours. And the result was not only a Guinness Book of World Record, but he also got a ranking of 29 in the world. And while it doesn't sound like much, this is 29 out of a potential of 5 million players, which is actually a very big deal. As a kid in school, this would have been a dream for me. During the summer vacation, we used to have endless gaming marathons. I remember going to my best friend Amin Merchant's house, and we would play a game from morning till night. We finished a game called Corridor 7 in a day. Gaming has this ability to engulf you completely. It takes over all your thoughts and your full attention. For a moment, the world around you just disappears. Your worries, your troubles, and your fears all go away. For many, this is a state that we long for, and hence we try to meditate. We look for that inner peace that will quieten our minds and put an end to all those endless thoughts. We believe that meditation is about getting rid of thoughts. We believe that meditation is about forcefully pushing aside all these thoughts. I remember years ago I was conducting a job interview. On this boy's CV, he had written that he meditates. So I, of course, asked him about that. And I said, what do you meditate? What do you do? And he said that he sits in a quiet room, turns his eyes up as far as he can go, and focuses on his third eye. As he did this, his face turned into this expression of a struggle and anguish, as he was fighting a giant. He then said, I don't know why, but after 5 minutes, I get a headache. Well, duh, of course he would. You see, we've been told in meditation to suppress our thoughts. That is the exact opposite of what we have to do. Suppression is struggle. How can you seek peace by struggling? That is like starting a war to create peace. Instead, think about meditation as focus. But for some, focus is again very hard to do. So instead of focusing, think about meditation as being engrossed. So absorbed in an activity or a thought that all else is forgotten. Being engrossed is a beautiful thing. You see, children and pets, when there is something that engrosses them, it has their full attention. Their full being is poured into that activity. A child will stare in awe at his hands for hours or look at its toes. As we grow up, for some of us, reading takes this role. Immersed in a book, transported away from your thoughts. For many, Harry Potter did this to us. For me, it was Terry Pratchett. Others find this level of being engrossed in baking and cooking, and which is why they find it soothing. For others, it is adventure sports. Ask someone who has jumped out of an aeroplane. They will tell you that it's like meditation, because the thoughts stop. In today's world full of distractions, it is hard to find something that will have you so engrossed, focused on only one thing. A good way to cultivate a meditation practice, if you currently find it hard to meditate, is to find something that engrosses you completely. And no, TV does not count. An activity that absorbs you completely and all thoughts are left by the wayside. Learn this, because when you practice meditation, you will be able to be engrossed in it too. Engrossed is just one thought with your full focus and being. It's so peaceful. So your simple habit starts by scheduling something that holds your attention thoroughly. It could be a sport you play or a book you read or cooking or singing or dancing. Something that absorbs you completely. And for those few moments, notice how the worries of the world disappear. One thought at a time, fully engrossed, is also a form of meditation. So start these habits and share with us your progress using the hashtag #TheHabitCoach. If you like this podcast, don't forget to check out other interesting podcasts on the IVM network. You can listen to us on the IVM Podcast app or ivmpodcast.com. You can also follow us on social media We are at IVM Podcasts on Twitter and Instagram. If you want to reach out to me, I am Ashtin Doc on Twitter and Instagram. You can find lots more information on my website, awesome180.com, or check out different content on my YouTube channel called AWESOME 180. That's Awesome 180.
I hope you enjoyed that show. If you aren't following us on social media, please do. We're IVM Podcasts on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Would like to thank the sponsors on the network this week, CED. We really do appreciate your support. We have a new show on the network. It's called The Fighting Goat. And if you love fighting sports, tune in every Wednesday with hosts Arjun and Somesh. They also featured, by the way, on Cyrus Says this week, where the three fitness freaks bonded over their love for TV sports and sports in general. Tune in to This Round Is On Me, where Gauri celebrated her 25th anniversary with Kavita Rajwade, who is my co-founder at the IVM Podcast Network. They give us details about how this show was curated, and they talk about podcasts in general. On The Habit Coach, Ashton highlighted our addiction to screens, how we are glued to either a big laptop screen or a small mobile screen all day. He shared some tips on how to rectify this unhealthy lifestyle. On All Things Policy, Anirudh Kanisetti spoke to Pratik Vagre and Rohan Sheth about the new internet guidelines that were issued by the Government of India recently, and their impact on content creators and platforms. On the Filter Coffee podcast, Karthik invited Vivek Ram, who is a celebrated animation artist. They chatted about his stint with animation and starting his own studio called Vanar Sena, bringing to life stories from ancient India and his scriptures with animation as his vehicle. We had Dhanya Rajendran, the editor of the News Minute, on the Note with Maruk Inayat. It was a deep dive into the digital newsroom and the upkeep of truth in a fake news pandemic. And with that, we hope to see you again next week.
Whether you're an established sports person or a budding one, or simply a sports enthusiast, join us, Tanvi and Shlok.
We are two passionate pro badminton players talking policy, mindset, and everything sport.
So tune in to the Millennial Athlete every Monday.
Only on the IVM Podcast Network.
Trust us, it's gonna be lit.